I'm just kidding. Hey, good morning, you guys. So this is Gina. This is my beauty room. So today I'm going to be filming a Get Ready With Me featuring new products that I picked up at various stores from Walmart, Target, and don't mind all the redness, you guys. It's real. The mask issue, stress, all that kind of stuff that goes on in life. So we are going to start. Let's go ahead and put my hair back. So let's go ahead and clip just to look a little cuter. Oops, maybe that should have gone up. Oh well. Okay, and then this side we'll do this side. So hopefully you guys are doing okay. Let's do this one because I do need to get that hair back here. Yes, hope all is well, and I hope that this video brings you a little bit of entertainment. Just subscribe if you haven't already. I do want to say that. But yes, like I said, I got a bunch of new products. So just kind of let me show you. I got this color is new. This is the Putty Blush from e.l.f. What is the shade? I hate when packaging doesn't have the shade on it. Oh, it's right in the front. Bora Bora. So I did try another one on a Get Ready With Me. It was like a more orangey tone. And then I just picked up this. I remember having this. I think it's like even in the bottom of my drawers that I need to declutter because it is older. So this is a new one I picked up. And then this new Milani Trio. And then the NYX. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. And then you got this one I've never tried, believe it or not. This Glow Nude Lumi palette. And then a couple other new products. This is the Lottie London I picked up at Walmart. I do like the shade. It looks like it'll match me really well. I've never tried this Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. I got some NYX primer, the Angel Veil. I got a Lippy Sheer Slick Golden Pear from e.l.f. Lottie London eyeshadow pigment. And then a couple of products that were in my stash. But this is new Pixie. I've never used it, but it was in my stash. And then I got this little liner. Look how cute. It's from the brand, the Misha brand on Amazon. Real cute. And so it's a liner pencil. And then anyway, so I got this black liner that I pulled out of my stash too. So there is the majority, like 80% of new products. Oh, and then this is new too. But I do like to use my Coty Airspun to set under my eyes because I'm scared to try other powders because then they get crepey at the bottom of my eyes. But anyways, let's get started. Okay, so let's take this off. As like I said, these products are new. Okay, so there we go. And I've already put my moisturizers on and stuff. So now we're gonna start with this Angel Veil. Hopefully my mic's on. Yes. Okay, so this Angel Veil primer base. I've never tried this. I picked this up at Target, and let's just see. So the claims are, well, there's nothing on here because it's a mini. So it is kind of like it's not sticky. It is like pore filling. Like it kind of blurred that little area out. It seems to mattify too. It is thick. So let's go ahead and put some on. I got some blemishes I do need to cover. So yeah, so I'm liking the way this is going on the face actually. I do like to press in around here. And my face does get, I'm just getting barely any for different parts of my face. Okay, so next we are going to, I do like the feeling of that. It did mattify, it kind of blurred. I feel. And it kind of, yeah, it's more like a blurring is what I take from that. So it looks nice. This is the foundation from Lottie London. It's called the Velvet Skin Tint Foundation. You know what, since we're on the Lottie London, I'm going to use this Lottie London. I guess this is the buffer brush. So again, I picked this up at Walmart. And then we're going to put some on it. I like to put some on. And then I dab it on my face. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Like I said, I have some blemishes. And it seems to have pretty good coverage for being, you know, a tint. But my freckles are peeking through. We'll add a little bit more. Dab it. So yeah, my freckles are peeking through. It has a very, very light fragrance. It's real, it's a nice fragrance actually, but it's very, like a clean, very, very, like a hint. Oh, you guys, I hope the lighting is showing good, because all these lights that are so bright, it's kind of distorting my like view of my own like camera or the iPhone. See how you can see it's even worse on camera, but it does have a yellow base. Sometimes I like to go down the neck, so it is covering that for being, like I said, a tint. Put some on my eyelids, just a little bit. I don't put too much on my lids. Okay, as I pressed it in, you can see it peek through. I'm going to get the sponge that I used yesterday, and I did not wet it, so we're just gonna go in and let's see how it looks when I blend everything out. Okay, now we're officially gonna add a second layer. I want to see how it builds. Whoa, I put a lot. Okay, so since I put too much on there, I'll just go back with the sponge. Okay, so that is a second coat. You can still see a little bit of my blemishes peeking through, but I did not pick up like a full coverage concealer. So I do like to always add my Bye Bye Under Eye, like on my lid. Always I use this. Well, not lately I've been using this because I always interchange all my stuff. And then lately I've been using this Believe Beauty Under Eye Dark Circle Corrector in the shade Light Medium for under my eyes. So let's go ahead and put some of that. I like to leave my finger just to warm up the product, make it a little bit more creamier. Light tapping motions. Same thing on this side. Light tapping motions. Now this eye, you guys, I have to be more gentle with it because the skin on this side is more like elastic because of the eye surgery I had, so I just got to be more cautious with this side. even like especially with applying the eyeshadow. So which you'll see that in a little bit. So I am gonna go in with, you know what, let's just go in, let's skip that part, and let's go in with, let me get my Creme Shop Hello Kitty. Just gonna get that off my finger. Okay, so let's go in with this because I want to see how much of a coverage it has. And let's see here. So, ooh, nice and creamy. It's a very full coverage that I can see on that little swatch. Okay, so this one is in the shade 125 Light Natural. Okay, so let's do the other side. And then we'll go in on my, see how I'm already like creasing. And then we'll go up here. I'm going to see if that covers down the nose. Okay. So let's go back with the beauty sponge. Okay, so verdict. Okay, so verdict. It does have a nice luminous kind of glow to it, like a natural luminous glow, which I am loving actually. This is very, very pretty. I don't know if you can see like the little radiant, like kind of dewy finish to the concealer, but I am liking that a lot. Okay, so the powder I always use to set my eyelids is the Coty Airspun, which I do keep in this little vintage container I found on eBay used. And so let's see. So before you set your eyes or your under eyes, you guys, you always want to make sure that you blend out that concealer to reduce all those little fine lines. So let's go ahead and do that together. So we'll do nice gentle tapping motions, because anywhere the skin around your eye, it does get very sensitive. It's very sensitive, so you don't want to apply a lot of pressure. I'm not opening my eye completely, so I'm going to put some setting powder there, and this will reduce all the what do you call it, the risk for creasing. So I'm going to turn it to the other side. I'm going to do this one now. Look at all the creasing there. So I'm going to blend that out again. Nice and gentle. And then not open the eye. And there we go. And I find too, you guys, if you leave some of the powder on your lashes, it'll kind of help like thicken up the lashes and to prep them for mascara. I mean, I'm not saying to put some on your lashes, but that's just a little tip there. So now I'm going to do the same thing. Let me turn it over. I'm going to, oh, you guys, be careful because it took off some of that. Oh my. Okay, there we go. It took off some of that layer actually. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go in. Okay, and then same thing with this side. So I'm going to, you can see the crepiness, but I'm going to go ahead and, or the creases, not crepiness, the creases. So I'm kind of like looking up, and then I'm going to apply, there we go, some powder. Okay, so I know it looks a little bit cakey for right now, but let's go ahead and move on to, let's set the rest of the face with this Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. So again, this I found at Walmart, And it does have the layer, so let me go ahead and remove that layer. Okay, so I'm going to tap some of this powder. Be careful. I'm holding the lid into right there. Okay, I'm just going to use this brush. This is the BH Cosmetics #1 brush. I got this in a set from Burlington, or maybe Marshall's, sorry. Tap off the excess and then we'll set the rest of the face. And then what we're going to do is take off all that other excess, the Coty Airspun powder. Just wipe that away. Okay, so that just kind of set everything together. You can still see some of the white of the Coty Airspun coming through, but that is a-okay. We're going to close this up. And then I do want to see if this applies more coverage, because I do like a full coverage. And I know I'm stacking like products over products, but at the end we're going to do a setting spray that I've been using, which is this Wet n Wild, this new setting spray. But let's see how much coverage this has. Where is my other brush? Let's see here. Yeah, it does have some coverage. There. So this is from Real Techniques. This is the Instapop cheek brush, but it does have like a flat edge, so that'll be, I think, perfect for this. Let's see if it covers up anything. Let's compare this side to this side. Okay, so let's see. Do y'all see a difference? I don't know if... Let me go slowly. Let me go slowly. I think I do. Okay, we're going to put some on this side. Let's see if it covers this redness that's still peeking through that skin tint. Okay, so I do like this powder. This is really, really nice. I'm hoping it's all showing up and my face isn't too like blurred because of the lighting. I'm still trying to mess with the lighting, but there we go. What about there, you guys? It looks good. It looks kind of like flawless, like a nice matte finish. Okay, so let's go into more powder products. So I am going to dig into this e.l.f. Bronze and Sculpt Bronzer Palette. So this is the powder version. I did also pick up the cream version, but I did want to try this out. So let's see. So this one is from Dew Color 01. So this came in like a pastel set on Amazon. I did put that on my TikTok. So if y'all aren't following me on my social medias, Instagram, TikTok, I'll link them down below. So I did like an unboxing with this set. So I'm going to use it for the bronzing. I'm going to mix a couple of colors. So, and these don't have shades on it. So let's just go in with, because these two have like a little satin finish, that one and this one, and then these are matte. So let's just go in the top two, kind of mix them together. Oh, look, you can see that coverage right there. I do like a lot of bronzer. Okay, so I do find that this builds really nice. So, and you can layer it very easily too, and it disperses the product very like airbrush like. So I do like this, but we're gonna go ahead and get a different brush, which we'll get this one. I just picked it up from Morphe E8 brush, and I am going to continue with this palette, get the little bit darker shade, which is this one. And because I didn't get a contour color of anything, so we'll go ahead and go with that. and kind of sculpt out the nose a little bit. Maybe I should have tapped off some of the excess. And I always bring it a little bit into the eye, the beginning of the eye right here. I'm not going to get any more products because I did get a lot on that time. So yeah, it looks really good on the nose too. And then we'll put some right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and chisel out my cheekbones with this product. There we go. And get some at the tip right there, just to kind of draw out a little bit more of the shadow at the bottom portion of that area. And then I can come up right there. That looks good. Oh my. Same thing on this side. This looks a little blotchy, but at the end it'll all come together, you guys. Just bear with me, and we'll tweak things out as we need to. Okay, so I'm going to get that edge of the brush and chisel out. I don't know if you can see what it does a little bit. And then come up right here. Okay, I'm going to apply some up here at the hairline. I like to do that as well, just to give the face more dimension. So yeah, I do want a more chiseled look today. My jawline. Okay, and it does look a little harsh, but we're gonna go back with this one and just kind of blend that bronzer together with the contour that we just kind of created there. Okay, so next we're gonna go into blush. So I did, like I said, I did pick up this e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Bora Bora. The other one that I tried, I really enjoyed it. These are really nice, even to go over top powder foundation, you know, or powder products. So it looks like this. Let me just kind of, very creamy, very subtle, just like a little glowy look. So we'll go ahead and go with this dual fiber I used yesterday. Tap it in. Look how it provides a very pretty like glow to the skin. Go on this side. And these are buildable too, you guys. I like to go over my nose. I've been liking to do that. Okay, so that is that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then what we'll do is we'll go in with this highlighting shade from L'Oreal. This is the Lumi True Match Glow Nude palette. So let's go in with this one first, just so it won't be too much, you know, at once. Okay. You know what, let's take an actual, like, a different brush. Let's take this, and this is kind of small too. So this is the BH Cosmetics 6 brush, and then see how small it is? So we'll go ahead and take that. And sometimes I just start with the highlighter, I go back to the blush, then go back with the highlighter, which I think we should do that. Let me go into this palette, the Milani. And this is powder, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a blush brush. Any blush brush will do. And this is the Morphe M450. Recently, I got a lot of these at TJ Maxx. So let's top that blush off. There we go. I do like a lot of blush. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, so I'm back. So we are using this one to top off that. So let's finish it. Okay, I like to put a little bit on my lid. Forehead, just kind of, just mess with your products, you guys. This is really, really nice, actually. Okay, so what's next? Okay, back to the highlighter. So let's go ahead and go back into this one. And we'll get that same brush. Now we'll add a little bit of this one. Let's see how it looks. I don't know, it looks like powder, like a white powder. It does have a little glow, but I like to come on my brow bone too. See, it does look pretty, but like I said, it looks more like a translucent powder that you packed on the cheekbone, you know? Yeah, that's what it looks like. See, like right now I want to go into like an actual highlighter of mine. You know what I mean? So that goes to show you I don't really care for this product. And I did not pick up another like highlighter. So maybe we'll just have to dig into this palette to put the highlighter. But I guess, should we try it right now? So let's see. It's too like golden. Let me see if we can just add it with the finger. See, that looks better actually. So let me go and go in with the brush. That right there just made it look better. Look at that. That just made it look 10 times better. And that's because it's an eyeshadow palette, not meant for face sculpting or nothing, or highlighting palette. Much better. We kind of like saved the highlighting game, you guys. So I'm gonna go in with my finger and apply it to the bridge of my nose. There we go. That's better. So I'm gonna go in with this one. I have been loving. I found this at Ross. I think it was for like $3.99, and it's a Real Techniques. It doesn't have a name to it, but it is so airy feeling. So I'm gonna blend everything together, and then we'll apply our setting spray to reduce all the powdery finish. So here's the Wet n Wild face mister. I think they have two kinds, and this one is the shade, or the Mist Me is what this one is. The other one had like a coconut. I think it's a coconut, but anyways, I love the sprayers to these. It like disperses the product so much like evenly, you know? Okay, so now is the fun part. We are going to go into the eye look with this PYT I found at Target. So yes, I am going to try this out. So let's see. Now we can do this, because I was looking for, let's do this brush. So this is a part of, I think, Sephora. I found at TJ Maxx. So let's, there's no overall setting color. Like, oh my, you know what, I'm gonna have to dig into, you know what, let's go back into this, because I always like to start with like a powdery like finish of a skin tone color. So I'm gonna have to go into this, and we're gonna go all over the lid just to give or provide a smooth canvas to start out with our crease color. And I find when you set your lids like extra set with a lot of powder, it makes the other foundations go on much more effortlessly and smoothly. Okay, so now we can go into the shades. So I am going to take this, the blender brush by Bare Minerals. Okay, so I am going to take this color right there. They don't have any shade names on it. Okay, we're going to start a little bit out here, and then in circular motion and windshield wiper motions, go where the crease is at. Very light pressure. I want to disperse the product throughout my whole crease. Pick up a little bit more. Holding the brush on the outer side with the lighter pressure. It'll help the product disperse even easier. There I go, start to water. I water on this eye a lot, you guys. So as you can see, there's some depth already. Do the same thing to this one. Okay, so that's that color. So now I'm gonna go into a smaller brush. So let's use, this is a Profusion brush that I got in it was a little set. And let's go into the darker shade right here. Tap off the excess, and then we're gonna just kind of start the outer side. I do want to incorporate that yellow in a little bit. I don't know how I would incorporate it, but we're gonna go with it. So now I'm putting a little bit more pressure, holding the shadow brush. And this is where I like to start, like forming the V, like in a way. I mean, I'm not really doing an actual V, but yeah. This is my first time using this brush, and it's pretty good. Okay. So depending on how my eye looks, my lashes look, it will be depending on if I'm gonna add eyelashes, like falsies. So again with this brush, I'm going to, you know what, with the first brush I totally forgot to put some color, because I usually like to go with the same shader brush, the same one I used for the top, and I like to bring it down at the bottom just to start some dimension, you know what I mean, to the eye look. And then if it gets too like shadowy, we'll fix it back with the NYX powder. And so then with this brush and that same color, I'm going to apply it just on the outer half, just to kind of connect everything together. See that? Same thing on this side. Okay, let's go into just like a brand new brush. It's kind of like a paddle in a way. And let's get that yellow shade, right? That mustardy yellow, because I want to incorporate that in my crease area. What do you think? Oh, let's see how it's gonna work, how it's gonna look. Kind of like a sunrise. And yes, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just love messing with makeup. I think it's so fun. That looks so cute, or so pretty. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we'll apply some on the inner part of the bottom lash line. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to go to the smaller brush, and then we're going to apply even a deeper shade. You know what? Yeah, we'll go in with this one. It's not too deep, but I mean, it'll give the eye more depth, like a smoky look. See how it gives it a little bit more of a smoky look. So we're gonna now really start shaping the V. And I always apply with less, and then I start to build it. So, okay, we're gonna get the same color and apply it to the bottom again. This time to the outer third. So I'm always working my way in, you know, to do that gradient effect at the bottom lash line as well. Okay, we're gonna go back in with the first brush that we used with no added powder or eyeshadow, and just kind of blend everything together before we do the last portion of the eyeshadow look. Okay, so see, this one seems a little bit darker, but we'll leave that for now, and maybe just my camera. Okay, so next we're gonna go into, and I'm gonna apply, you know what, let's do this brush. This is from BH Cosmetics number 12. It came in a set, but it looks like this. See that? And I am going to get my my MAC Fix Plus, and I am going to dip this into here. Let's do this shade first. So into this one, and let's just see how it performs without applying see how it doesn't show up too much. So let's go ahead and get some more of that product, and then we're gonna spray it with the why did I say Max? MAC Fix Plus, and then go on my lid, which, yeah, that made it even more intense. That looks good. That's a tip from Tanya, and I guess I missed that part because a subscriber of mine had commented down below that try it that way. So I love when you guys give me tips too, because, you know, I can always learn from you guys as well. So the brush is still like damp, so I'm just getting that color and adding more of it. So yeah, I love when you guys like comment down below, and I can always learn from you guys too. So it really helps. And then again, let's do this side. So I'm going to bring this in even more. Not all the way, because in the inner side I want to add now this color with the same, maybe the back of the brush. Let's get that one, and then again we'll spray it. So I'm going to use the same color, and we're going to go in the inner portion of the eye. There's barely any fallout with this eyeshadow, but there is. Let's do some on the brow bone. Okay, a little bit more. And then what I like to do, you guys, you know what, let's try the finger, right? Wasn't I going to try the finger? And then put a little bit more of like the shimmer on the lid. There we go. And then I do have to go back with the all over, the very first brush that we used, and kind of blend it out right here. Or not even, you can even get the one that had that transition color right there. There we go. And just kind of put everything blended together. There we go. Yeah, so you guys, use your fingers for even the inner tear duct too. So yeah, it does have some fallout, so I'm going to take that away with just an all over face brush. I do normally like to use a duo fiber, but I don't have it with me right now. Okay, so there's that. So now we're going to go into liner, and then we'll do the brows at the end. Or should we do brows now? No, I think we should do the brows right now. Ooh. Let's see here. So I have been using these products. So this is the J Cat in the shade Taupe, and then this one in the shade Dark Brunette from Crop. So I do like to use the, and then this one for all over like the brow gel. So I do like to go in with the J Cat and then just brush out my brow hairs. And then the inner portion, or the inner half, I do like to use this. Not too much pressure. Because you can always build the pressure up. You know what I mean? Eventually. And then I'm going to go on this side. Okay, I would like to brush it out at this point. Just to like disperse the product. Okay. And then I like to go in with the darker shade on the bottom and in the outer. So very light pressure. I'm going to draw the bottom. Oh my gosh, did y'all see that? Oh, how dare you? Okay, and then I like to overall go in and brush it back out with this one first to like join those two colors together to make it not look so harsh. And then I guess I can fill in, I see some little bare spots there. Okay, and then I like to go in with this brow gel. This is the clear one, but it does look tinted. I love the fact that it's very tiny. So it'll access all those like little brow hairs. And I think that this one so far is my favorite drugstore brow gel. Because I've tried a few, you know, not every one, but. So here's the trick that I like to do on this side. I like to go the opposite direction. And make it look like a little, like, furry. Furry. Oh my gosh. So coat all the brow hairs, and then like I said, I like to go the opposite direction to look furry. So there that is. Hopefully y'all learned a thing or two for the eyebrow. Okay, so now we'll go on to the liner. So these I found on Amazon, the Misha brand, which I heard from Jessica Braun. And she talks about the foundation, or the BB cream foundation tint, or whatever. And then I saw this. I went to the, because they have like a store. Oh no, you guys, look what we forgot to apply. Let's do it now before we apply the liner. This one, the pigment, the Golden Hour shade. And so, oh my, so it is kind of like a press pigment. It is, you got to be careful with it because I'm just going to get what's on the lid. Oh my, because there's enough pigment there. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, wow. Looks like glass-like. Oh my gosh, let's do this one. How fun. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow, look at that, you guys. Oh, yeah, I should have put a towel in my pajamas. I am loving this. Oh my, there's a lot of like fallout. I gotta be careful. Wow, look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love this. And they have other shades too. Wow, that is really, really nice. Very glittery. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm anxious to try new colors. That's pretty. Wow, that made me really, really smile. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to use this with this e.l.f. one. I did shop my stash for this, and I remember I do like it. And then I also have this e.l.f. waterproof gel liner. And so let's go ahead and line my inner waterline with this. So I do have hooded eyes, but let me get a little... No, that's not going to work. That actually put some product on there. I just messed that up. There. I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to lift up the lid a little bit. There we go. Look how black that color is. Wow, that's nice. That is real nice, the color. And then we're going to apply some on my waterline. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stay waterproof there. Look, it didn't even budge. Okay, and then usually, you guys, what I like to do also is smudge out. I'm just going to get an angled brush. The bottom lash line. Okay, and then that's when I'm going to go in with this, but I was going to use this one. But we'll use this, might as well. So I'm going to dip into this liner, like just kind of dab it, because it is very black. And we'll line, oh my, hold on, maybe I didn't get enough product. We will line right close to the lash line. And as I come in, I'm going to go even way closer to the lash line. Since I have hooded lids, it tends to go over and how do I say it? Apply, like it makes, if I go real dark in the inner side, it makes it look like I don't have any lid space. Like from right there. And then so we'll do the same thing. Okay, I think that is looking good. We'll leave it there. I'm not going to want to add too much. This eye shape is different, you guys, so I have to kind of like tweak it to where it looks the same as this side. But I think it looks okay, so I think we'll leave it like that. So now that the bottom lash line is pretty like smudgy right now, so now's the time I'm going to go back in with just like this shade right, or this one. I'm going to pinch it a little bit and then just kind of blend everything in together at the bottom. So now we're going into the lashes. So I do have two products. Let's go ahead and try. I want to go back to this one because I enjoyed this. I did try this already, but I like this one even more. And with my eye look, I think this will be even better. So as you can see, I've never tried this one. I picked it up at TJ Maxx, but it has like a flat side where you can put all the product on your lashes. And then you go in with this other sides and then the bristles, and then go from there to separate the lashes. So this is the Colossal Spider Effect. So yeah, I liked this a lot. So I'm kind of coating the lashes top and bottom. With the flat part of the brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and comb. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. So I'm gonna get the flat side and coat the lashes. So it's kind of hard to tweak these lashes to match like that because of the eye surgery. My lashes like grew out different. So, but it looks like we're doing okay. So I'm gonna do the bottom coat. Be careful because this can get a little clumpy. Okay, so that is this mascara, you guys. I do not think that I need falsies. I love this mascara. It's so black. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay, so now moving on to the lip. So we're going to use these two. This is from Pixie. I shot my stash for this, but I haven't used it. This is in the shade, this is Lip Contour Liner in the shade Natural Rose. So we're just going to outline a little overlining. Okay, lip liner I like, that's pretty. And then, oh, there goes my eye again. Okay, and then we're gonna go into this, last but not least. This is the Sheer Slick Golden Pear color. I guess this is like a sheer tint. Let's see, very creamy. It is kind of like a tint. Oh, very nice. Okay, you guys, so that is the end. I don't usually apply setting spray at the very end because it could weigh down the lashes, but let me just kind of... There we go. So now is the time I'm going to add a little bit more of the bronzer. So we'll go back into this bronzer from e.l.f. I almost dropped it. Okay, so this is the bronzer we used earlier. Excuse my hair. So we're gonna apply a little bit more bronzer. We're almost done, you guys. Hang in there. Thank you so much if you're still watching. Okie dokie. So this is the final look. Let's see. Let me just kind of fix my hair a little bit better. Okay, you guys. So this is the final look. Let me just kind of go in slow motion. And yeah, I think you guys, I think the products are excellent. I am loving kind of everything except for the only one that I did not care for was this one. The colors don't even show up, and when you do pick up color, it looks like a powdery kind of finish. So I don't care for this, so that's a regret. And then as far as like these two palettes, this is very buildable. I even think they have like a darker shade. And then like this one was very easily blendable. I love this, but I don't think that these are as intense as like this. This is what really made the look. So this is excellent. I love this. They do have other colors. But as far as like those shades, I did not care for, but the other colors blended very easily. And yeah, so I do like that PYT palette. I do like the blush in here. It's very pretty and subtle, and I haven't tried those two products, but for the blush, I do like. I really enjoyed these. I really did. All these products. The NYX, it made it look kind of like an airbrush kind of finish. While this one is very hydrating. I do like this a lot, especially for older like skin. Yeah, and then this one is very nice. It does have like a yellowish base like color to it, but it worked out good on my skin tone. And then as far as the lippies, let's see, where's the Yeah, so this one I really, really like how it lined my lips. It's real precise, and I like the way it's not too creamy. I don't like lip liners that are too creamy, so this one was good. And then these are nice. It's just very like buttery on the lips, and they do have like maybe like 6 shades, maybe 4. But I do like that. And I think what stole the show for me was this mascara. This is so, so cool. You don't even need like false lashes with this. It's crazy. I probably can go in with like another coat. But yeah, I'm loving this. Again, this eye, the lashes always, they grew different since my surgery. So, but I mean, if you want to look at just like one good eye, look how pretty that it looks. It's very black. Yeah, the colossal spider effect. I'm so regretting I didn't pick it up sooner. So this is a plus. And then for the Angel Veil primer, this is very blurring. I think it made my skin look very, very nice. So I do recommend this as well. I do like the fact that stores, the NYX has like travel sizes, I think for like $8 at Target. So if they do have that, why don't you get the $8 versus like the $14 full size primer? But when I finish this, I definitely will repurchase. I really, really like this. I think that is all for the products, you guys. So let me go back to the 2 favorites. Oh my gosh, it's hard because there's so many favorites. I think that all these products went so well together on my skin. They worked very well together. I love the palette. The palette blended out very nice, and I love this mustard shade there. Yeah, there was just a lot of great products. Like I said, the only flop was this one. And so yeah, I would pass on this one. And that would be it, you guys. So I am going to be getting dressed and start my day. I hope you all have an excellent day, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.